Well, China's reported case count is extremely low compared to France, which saw a record of more than 368,000 new reported cases on Tuesday. The French health minister says the actual number of new cases could have exceeded 500,000. He warns the peak is yet to come. And while France is doubling down on vaccines, a teachers' union says the protocols currently in place are not enough to keep them safe, the students or their families. The group warns its upcoming strike will close half the country's elementary schools. Our correspondent Melissa Bell is joining us now from Paris for more on all of this. And Melissa, so the French government has already watered down the rules, relaxing COVID protocols in an attempt to avoid shutting down schools and closing classrooms. But the teachers are not happy with that at all.
That's right, Linda. We've just been hearing from the French Prime Minister speaking at the French Parliament saying, look, it was about loosening those rules or making them so that they could work or shutting down schools in the French economy once again, and that was simply not an option. But you're right, that relaxation of the rules, it essentially means that in order to stay in class, kids will have to self-test rather than go out and get a PCR test or an antigen test in a pharmacy, does mean that there's a great deal of anger from teachers. Now, what we expect tomorrow is that 75% of primary and kindergarten school teachers will be on strike, and that half of all of France's primary and kindergartens will therefore be closed. We expect also demonstrations in the street, and what they complain about is not only changing rules, but the fact that they consider they've been turned into sort of daycare centres where proper learning cannot take place as a result. But it is that difficult balance that the government's trying to strike, as ever, with this new wave, especially driven as it is now by the Omicron variant here in France, and given its very high contagion, we've been hearing from French authorities saying, look, it is going to be very difficult, given the contagiousness, given the speed with which it spreads, to contain the spread of Omicron entirely. And essentially, what authorities are learning to do, Linda, is try and live with it, with all the difficulties that it entails when you're on the front line as a teacher, for instance, or a healthcare worker.
Yeah, exactly. Those healthcare workers are no doubt very concerned, given that the WHO is warning that Omicron could infect half the population across Europe in the next 2 months.
That's right, Linda. You mentioned a moment ago that record that was set once again on Tuesday, nearly 370,000 people testing positive. I mean, when you look back at the previous waves here in France, the first, the second, and the fact that we would sometimes get close to 50,000 cases a day, it gives you an idea of just how fast it's spreading. And of course, France isn't alone. This is a particular variant of the virus that is spreading at such a speed that authorities are having to adapt. On one hand, you're right, trying to make their vaccine strategies all the harder to get more and more people vaccinated, because of course we know that helps bring down the levels of hospitalizations and the numbers of entries in ICU here in France. At the moment in Parliament, they're debating a very contentious move that would mean that the vaccine pass that at the moment allows you to get into restaurants, bars, clubs, theaters, but that where you can take a PCR test rather than get vaccinated is going to turn into a just vaccine pass. That's proving controversial and fairly difficult to get through Parliament, but it is part of the strategies of so many governments to try and get as many people as vaccinated as they can, even as they dread with what has become, in the words of the health minister, a tsunami, rather than simply another wave, Linda.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Melissa Bell for us in Paris. Good to have you with us. Thank you.